Welcome back to the Rubasha Family Podcast. We're here for another quick and a nice special episode, dressed in all black today. Dad, welcome back to another episode.
Thank you, Sugira. So it's good again to come to chat. And my friend, as we grow, it's just our normal day life. We just want to record. We just want to share our discussion every day live for the legacy of the family. So that's how the world changed. And because normally this is how history should be done. As African, we forgot our history because it was not written, it was not recorded. There's a lot of have missed. So we're encouraging you to come to join this platform, record, tell your story. No one else is going to tell your story. It's you yourself.
Legacy is greater than currency.
Yes.
You know, if you were to pass away right now, how would you be remembered? Right? You know, can people go in and be inspired by you and by your story and by what you have to say?
Yes, and then it's good to just your people who come to you, who your family, extended family, they will not need to ask anyone. They will just come and they watch you, they watch your story. Yeah, it makes really difference.
And people might not say anything to you right now. They might not say it, but not only can they see it, but again, like, yes, if something were to leave this earth today, people will go in and appreciate you, you know, and give you your flowers. So I know sometimes, a lot of the times, people don't give you your flowers to your face, but I think what we're doing is phenomenal. What we are doing right now is absolutely phenomenal, to be able to document these things. Even I look at today, we went to that cafe in the morning and, you know, I already put it on YouTube. It's already out, you know, like, and it's just a legendary conversation. I just think it's a special time we're living in, man.
Yeah, it's just normal conversation, the daily conversation. But you see, again, it's about more educationally, like some people, we still have thinking, oh, you should not put your things on social media, you should be private, you should be thinking there. But anyway, it doesn't make difference. You can make it private, you can be public, but your life doesn't change much. But as put the history, it's good to do this.
I was actually just talking to Mum a bit earlier, and, you know, we were talking about the last video where you talked about your younger son. And I was like, hey, Mum, like, why do you want to do your side of it, like, a little bit, you know, from, as a mother's perspective, we got from the father. And I was like, oh, like, maybe I should get permission from this one. But I'm like, that's, like, and we didn't go into detail or specific detail of, you know, but you're speaking from your experience.
Yes.
You have every right to speak from your experience. And I was even saying, like what you've gone through, it's not going to go in vain. All the experiences that you went through, things happening, scares, whatever, that is not going to go in vain. So, like, yes. For me, it was like, okay, I can understand maybe asking permission, but no, why should you ask permission in terms of, you're not going into detail in someone's personal life, but you're just speaking from your experiences. And yes, we're going to monetize it. We are going to bring it out to the world, and we've seen the reactions on social media, how powerful people have been in coming and telling me. I was at a networking event and someone said, oh, I saw what happened with your brother. I said, you know, and then I said to him, no, he's at home, it's fine. He said, wow. But you see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, go for it.
Yes, but as I say, so it need to be educational. So they have to be educated things, what we say and what we tell people. And because most people think maybe, they call it maybe private, what do you call it? Private
affairs.
Yeah, affairs. You see, you should not tell me my thing there. Because it's happening. Remember, we recorded some things long time ago about my family, my history, your grandfather, my father. And I just straight away received a message from my brother, say, oh, why do you talk about our father on social media? You should ask question thing there. But you see, why do you need to do that? But it's how people need to be educated. You tell people, so people won't be that educational what we are going to do. But it means nothing, because as long as you don't say their personal details, but also it's good to educate them, so to be aware, they don't need to be worried. People get worried when you mention their names, when you put them on social media. Yeah. I think it's security issue or something there. People see it's mental decision for everyone. But as we grow, as the society grow, all these things just come and go. Yeah. So today we want to do at least something different, and as we are doing it, it's just recording some things where you are growing. You are a young man, you still have a long way to go. So now I want you to keep asking this question times to times, and then later we go to see how your questions have been going through, because this is good also to go to remind you to go to update your thinking and to go back to think your life. You remember, I realize as I grow also, the life move forward, but to know better life, you have to go back to see how it's happened. So like now I can ask you the question, yes, the first one is going to be general. Like in the last 5 years, Sugira, what have you been doing? So we can say maybe from 2019, 2020, it's just a simple sentence. It doesn't need to go into details, but in the last 5 years, what have you been doing?
The last 5 years, well, let's start from, I was overseas 5 years ago. So I've been in my pursuit of my career as a professional footballer during that time. And now throughout that time, I found the power of YouTube and have been documenting my life. Yeah.
Yeah, so when did you start doing YouTube?
About 3 years ago.
Okay, so like 2021. So how are you doing now with YouTube? How?
Yeah, it's been a long journey, a very long journey, and it's crazy because when I think about it, I started just documenting and, you know, just putting things out there in my life, marketing, and it's turned into a business. So it's turned into a business, and even when I think about it now, it's full-time. And it's not like my YouTube is a full-time, but yes, it's turned into a full-time income, which is pretty crazy when I think about it.
So like now we are in 2024. So what have you changed now in the last 3 years since you're in YouTube?
What has changed? I feel I've developed an entrepreneurial mindset in terms of the vision has just gotten bigger and better. So it's crazy when I think about it. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to be in the movies. I always wanted to be an actor, you know, and it was just something like as a side thing I always wanted to do is express myself. I remember when I was in school, I used to be in drama, right? So, wait, what was the question again?
So what has changed?
Yeah, what has changed? So I guess what has changed is more now into being a leader, like, you know, managing a team now, you know, having a vision and waking up every single day and working on that vision. So before in my life, I used to wake up, go to football training, and then to be honest, it was just more distractions, I would say. I was more maybe watching TV, hanging out with friends a little bit. Again, I was really focused on watching a lot of football. But what's changed now is every hour of my life is literally dedicated towards work. Like, I don't know how to describe it. From when I wake up in the morning till I go to sleep, I'm in that mode of thinking and acting and working. You know?
So like, I've been working and you've been in your personal life. What is the best things in the moment now? Say now. What is the best things in your life now you are doing?
The best thing I'm doing?
In your life now. See, you are here, you are 28. What is the best things now when you sit here telling people you are doing? What the things make you feel good, feel happy?
This, being able to be my own business owner, to be able to go out there, and every day I go and look on my YouTube channel, and then I look on the Rubasha Family channel, and that's the best thing. When I look at that, like, that just still amazes me every day when I look at what we've built, and it's amazing. That last name, when, like, the fact that I can go and walk out, I'm in the city, I'm in places, and even people see me as a figure of authority. When I walk in the building, people know my name, and it's gotten crazy now. I went to another networking event, and someone came to me and said, "Hey, I've been watching your YouTube videos." Yeah. Like, I'm like, what? Like, do you know, it's not resonating with me, but I went somewhere the other day, I've never met this person in my life, from Brazil. This, wow, I saw your YouTube videos, and they told me, it's so unique, it's so different. And I've heard that from a few people, so I think that's one of the best feelings, to know, like, you know, sometimes in life we always look at other people, you know, and external people as celebrities, but it's like, bro, look what we've built.
So you become celebrity with your own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I go out, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah. And now for that, so what is the challenge now also come with that now? What challenge do you face when you are in your business, when you are doing what is there? What did the challenge come to you? My
biggest challenge is knowing how much I put into this and then still not reaping all the benefits from it. And when I say all the benefits, I would say financial benefits. I would say maybe still certain things of where I deserve to be in terms of, I should be speaking in front of maybe stadiums or speaking in front of this and this. I just feel maybe the biggest challenge for me is like patience, in still knowing that it's okay. It's still knowing, like, stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you have. Right? Like, even we had a talk this morning with how we can improve things in the business, and it's true. And it's like, I can be better. And I was reading, how can I financially be more better? But at the same time, I still had to look and sit down and, what do you have? And be so grateful for that, because that's the challenge. The challenge in life is always looking for what's next, what's next, what's next, what I don't have. You know, when can I reap the benefits of this? I put so much time and effort in this. Why do my parents still maybe have to work? And why can't I just take care of the rent for them? And why can't, you know, that's the challenge sometimes is patience.
Okay. And so, like, now we are half year now. I think we are June, end of June. So in the next 6 months, what's your personal goal? One question. And then what is your business goal? You can tell us in one sentence. What is your personal goal now for your personal life? And what is your business goal in this last 6 months comes to end of 2024?
I say the next 6 months personal goal is to have my girlfriend live with me personally, and for me to have a better keel on relationships around me within my family. But I'd say that's one big thing. A personal goal is to finally break my long distance relationship, because as much as I'm doing all this, it's also a great feeling to have the person that you love, or the person you have as your best friend, to be with you physically there. So I think that is a huge personal goal for me. And a business goal is to grow our business. And when I say grow the business, is to have a consistent demand of clients and cash flow, and to be able to keep expanding our reach. Like, I really feel we're taking over Australia here. That is my goal, is to take over Australia, to be the #1 key person of authority, getting booked out to go to places, having a consistent demand of clients, and just delivering so much value.
Yeah, and in terms of the business now, because normally the business is the keys, with our daily thinking. And what does it hold you back now in the business to be where you feel to go straight away? What does it hold you back?
What's held me back? I think like what has maybe held me back is I focus so much on what I love doing. I focus on so much on what I love doing that even if it might not maybe even generate revenue, I'm so in love with it that it's hard for me to, you know, make that switch, right? And that's where I guess I'm learning, I'm developing in terms of delegating things. And I still feel like getting clients and expanding the business is a priority, and I do that. But I feel what's held me back is certain things that are my weaknesses. So let's say even being control of the finances, right? Am I spending correctly? Am I budgeting correctly? Am I spending majority of my time on activities that are going to generate revenue?
Okay. Yeah, and then so now, as you go your day-to-day activities into your business, so for you, what is your normal day working? How is your normal day working from morning to evening?
So let's say when I'm morning, the first thing I do is usually I head to the gym. I do a workout. I work out my body. Sometimes even I'll wake up, do a meditation, go for a walk, like to the gym, do my gym workout. And then usually I do head to the city and work out of an office. Now I'm interviewing people now quite a lot, like mostly every day. I'm talking to people, networking, you know, just marketing, posting content, and just seeing how can I, you know, also working on clients' accounts, making sure when I go on my clients, did I do something for my clients? That's something very important for me. Which when I do think about it, yes, I am doing things that are going to generate revenue because yeah, like I do spend a lot of time making sure that my clients' accounts are okay. So a lot of the times I'm not comfortable posting before I've tended to my clients first. So I'll go and maybe look on the lawyer, I'll go and look on these people just to make sure they're good. So that's a lot of my day is client work, service delivery, making sure everything's good on there. Interviews with people, posting those interviews, and then going to networking events at times, doing a lot of, you know, office work, invoices, you know, team, and talking a lot with my team.
That's good. And then, so now, the end of the day, we do all those things in your day. So how do you now, you know, your day was productive or your day was, you know, successful? How do you measure your day, the end of the day?
That's a good question. A big part of that is looking at my accounts. Like I look on social media and I look at like everything that I did. You know, I usually documented it. So the fact that I have videos posted out there, I look at what I did on my clients' accounts. I look on that. So I usually look at the activities that I did, the interviews and things like that. So I can see it tangibly. I think that's one of the cool things about this is because at the end of the day, I can look and see exactly what I did, you know. Yeah, that's how usually I see.
Okay, so like for me, so I have something like, for me every day, like, especially when I finish my work and just finish dropping my client late night, I go pub, have one beer, I just drink. So like for you, how do you relax your day? How do you feel comfortable when you're done your day? Do you do anything relaxing or make you comfortable after you had your day?
To be honest, I just go back and I'll just post something. Like, I don't know, maybe that could be a call with my girlfriend towards the end of the day. And I think when, let's say I'm with my girlfriend personally, that's when sometimes that will be my thing. We'll go watch maybe a TV show but when I'm just here, I don't do well with idle time. I don't know what to do.
So why that? Why do you don't have time to relax, to enjoy, to go to pub, to have a dinner?
Because what else? I mean, apart from eating, yeah, let's say eating. Apart from that,
also good to enjoy, have a beer in the pub after work, after you get your productivity day. So why you can't go to enjoy beer?
But sometimes this is also a form of way that I enjoy to. Like, I don't know, like maybe to relax, I could have a wine and then we have the cameras on and I do this. I don't know what to do if I'm, you know, it's like I don't know how to deal with that at the time.
Yeah. So now, do you have any plan to travel soon?
No, the first plan is for me to, you know, bring my girl here. That's the thing. And then maybe towards the end of the year, maybe we can do something.
And so now, I can ask you maybe a personal question. It's what do you expect from relationship from your family, your mother and father, and then also your relationship with extended family, like your girlfriend?
What do I expect? What do you mean, like, what do I expect?
From a relationship, what do you get from relationship? You see, relationships. So if you have a relationship, your girlfriend, what do you expect to get from your relationship, your friends, or your relationship? What do you expect to get from that?
What I expect is just to enjoy it, right? To just enjoy it and enjoy each other's company.
Okay. And so what do you, one thing do you want to achieve in your life?
What's one thing I want to achieve in my life? It's just everyone around me to be happy, you know? So to have a great relationship with my girlfriend, to have a great relationship with my family, just everyone around me to be happy, to be able to, especially also financially, uplift, you know, and be able to have the freedom, right? So it's not only just me having the freedom, but the people around me having the freedom.
Yeah, but you remember always when you ask you this, it's just personal, because so the other people, but for yourself, what do you want to achieve in your life, you personally? Yeah, see, other people, we can't know what they want to do there. But you, as working, as you achieve what you have been doing, as you achieve your goals, so what do you personally now you want to achieve in your life?
To be able to achieve my dreams, you know, that's either also playing in a stadium full of thousands of people, you know, to be able to have my name everywhere.
Yeah. In the stadium, what kind of playing you
like playing football? Still to be a professional footballer is still like a goal and a dream that I've never let go of and I can't let go of. So I definitely, to be able to do that and to say that I did that, you know, because I've never been the type of person to stop anything. So that's still a huge dream of mine, to be able to achieve that, to be able to live that dream that I've always had since I was a child. And that dream never leaves. And then also in the business side, to be able to, you know.
Yeah, so like when we come back now, we didn't talk about that now. So when you say about to be in playing big stadium, so now for your last 6 months, how have you been doing the football? Because if it's something you want to be achieved, it's something you do. Is it something you do daily? Is it something you do professionally? So the dream had to be consistent. So what you're doing daily. So how is your football now? From now, how is it doing?
Yeah, so like I've been working on my body quite a lot, and that's why I'm in the gym every day. Actually, the other day when you called me, you were like, "Oh, where were you? I never saw you in your room." It was quite early. I went to Strathfield I'm working with a physio, so we're doing quite a lot of work on my body because I don't want to keep going, playing, and then I keep getting injured, and then going, playing, and then keep getting injured. I want to be able to be fit throughout the whole year. So it's like I'm also taking this time, as much time as I need, to get everything right with my body and also with my mind. So also with the football, it's like I've seen to myself, like, wait a minute, the business is the most important priority for me right now. But as long as I keep fit, football is a business and you're in marketing. You can get an opportunity from football because of your business. And that's crazy because we're living in the greatest era to be alive. Someone might even just sign you a professional contract. Of course, you got to be good, and I have that talent. Because you're in marketing, because of what you do in business, it's going to benefit the football teams that sell tickets and make money. You know, so that's why for me, it's always like, just keep fit, stay on your skills, stay working on your game, because what you're in right now in the world that we live in, it's limitless. Netflix may come to me and say, hey, we want to shoot a documentary on your return to professional football, you know? So that's how I'm thinking of this, like, just keep staying fit, working on your body, and then when you're out there and your business is to a point where you have consistent cash flow, you've been able to delegate tasks, you've been able to have that cash flow coming in, now it's like, okay, I can even put a little bit more energy into my football because my business is running, you know?
Yeah, thank you. And guys, so this is some things I've been start doing with Eve. So Sugira. I have Sugira. So I have created 10 questions. So I could be asking him, like interview, we'll be talking, and also the brothers. So I want to do this question. So later themselves, they go to see how they've been answering this question and how their life have been changing for them. So this is something so good. It's like a journal. And we are doing this for, as I say, it's legacy. The grandchildren, my grandchildren, they will go to come to see what his dad was saying, what he was telling his grandparents. So that's why I'm doing it there. So they're going to be the same question. It could be small thing changing it there, but that is our goal, to keep each ourselves open our mind, accountable. So we are growing. So every day we thinking there. And when you start doing these things on social media, always your mind keep bringing a lot of ideas to do. So that's why we share with you guys. And thank you for supporting us. And as you know, all we have individual YouTube channel just to share, and you have family channel, and we are growing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but good questions, and it's good for me because I'm always on the other side of it. I'm so used to asking the questions, like for you, and you've gotten better at it.
Yes.
And I also want you to be having your own show, bringing people on and interviewing them, because
yes, soon. And also something also, you see, now I still want to be bigger, so sometimes the answers, I will try to bring the question from your other answers.
Yes.
So maybe because of time, because of everything there. But anyway, it's so good, we are growing. You know, these days, when I come to show like this, we're recording, there is no more, how to call it, I don't be anxious anymore. You know, you know, I just come like something like easily.
Because it becomes
before you feel scared. Before I say, oh, you know,
it becomes a part of you. Yes. It becomes a part of you. I'll show you something too. We'll stop it there. I'll go back this. Flowers.